What is up, YouTube? It is Melo here, and I'm back with another video. Now today, I'm going to be showing you guys what build is the best guard build on NBA 2K20. I've been told by a lot of people that this build is the best build, and going over it, it really is. So, before we get into the process of creating this player, can y'all please hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment down below whatever you want. I don't really care what you comment down below, to be honest with you. But yeah, so let's get into the build. First off, it's got to be a point guard. You got to go point guard. And also, before I forget, I'm going to be showing you guys what badges to choose also along with this build to make it the best build possible. So I'm going to show you guys the build itself, and then I'm going to show you guys what are the best badges for this build. Like, what are the best playmaking, best sharpshooting, best defending, best all of those, okay? So, point guard. Right-handed doesn't matter. I always go right-handed for all my players. So let's get into the build. First off, we are going to go with playmaking and slashing as our two primary skills on our pie chart. So this is what it's going to look like. You have 92 ball handling. Those don't really matter right now. And then for the physicals, I'm going to go with this one because 92 speed, 95 vertical is insane. That's actually crazy. So we're going to max out pretty much, we're going to max out all of our finishing and all of our shooting and all of our playmaking. We gotta max out those three. That's the key for this player, because it's a point guard. So I mean, you don't really need a lot of defending badges. Now for the defense part, I'm gonna upgrade steal, lateral quickness. That's the two I'm gonna upgrade. You only get one badge. I mean, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. But yeah, so you guys can interchange whatever one you want. I would say that the steal and lateral quickness are the two things that you'd probably want to upgrade out of these, the two you want to upgrade out of these 7. Now, let's get into the height and the rest of the build. So for body shape, you're a point guard, so it doesn't really matter what body shape, body shape means nothing. So if you want to be funny, you can go burly. Burly guard does look really funny. But then for body shape, I'm gonna probably go with just defined because it probably looks the best for a guard. And then now for height. So for height, when we're choosing a height here, we really don't want to maximize our height. Being a 6'6" playmaking slasher is not good, especially because you cannot speed boost off of a rip. You have to have an 87 ball control to speed boost. 6'5" would possibly be okay, but that's not really the ideal one for this build because then you really can't shoot as well. So what we're gonna go with is we're gonna go with 6'3". I believe that 6'3" is probably the best height for this build. You guys can comment down below and let me know what you guys think that is the best for this build. But in my opinion, 6'3" is probably the best that you can go with. Now for weight really doesn't change anything other than your lateral quickness and your interior defense. Yes, it changes your strength by like maybe 5, but your strength doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at all, especially being a guard. So what we're going to go with is we're going to go with the one that boosts your lateral quickness by 2, but does not lose interior defense. We're going to go with 179. Now for wingspan, I never max out a wingspan for a guard. Look at our 3-point shot. It's a 61. That's not okay. That is not okay. And look at our ball control when we do it too. It's an 88 ball control. Now when we go down here, we have a 95 ball control and a 66 3-pointer, which literally changes the game for this build. Yes, it lowers the steal, but you maxed it out, so it does not matter. Your defense, like I said, does not matter for this build as much as your offense does with your playmaking, shooting, and slashing. So for takeover, I've seen a lot of people use playmaking and a lot of people use slashing. Shot creating is more of a takeover that you use if you have a sharpshooting build. I wouldn't say use slash or shot creating takeover for this build. If anything, I'd choose playmaking. But if not playmaking, choose slashing. So I'll just go with slashing for right here. And yeah, so now let's get into the badges. We got similarities to Derrick Rose, Damian Lillard, and John Wall. Slashing playmaker. Let's test the build. I think that's what we do, right? Alright, so now we're going to set our overall. Overall, we're clearly going to go with 99 overall. And then for the badges. So we have 25 finishing, 13 shooting, 26 playmaking. I'm telling you, this build has such a wide variety of badges. It's crazy. So for playmaking, always going to want to go with Dimer, right? Always going to want to go with Dimer. Floor general is huge because it boosts your teammates. So let's just lower the Dimer right now. No, Dimer doesn't matter for this right here. Downhill, is super effective, especially being a slasher. Now you're going to want, for sure, tight handles and unpluckable. Quick first step is a huge badge too, because it helps you with blow-bys and you just run past the player. It's crazy. Ankle breaker, dimer, and now we have 2 more upgrades. Honestly, I'll put it on handles for days. You could lower unpluckable and upgrade handles for days. It's just handles for days is a lot better because you don't lose stamina as fast as you would without it. And I mean, the stamina in this game is horrible, so it's not that big of a difference. But once they update the stamina, it's gonna change the game for sure. And we're gonna confirm our playmaking badges for shooting. Now this is gonna be crazy because you're a playmaker, so you don't want catch and shoot. None of these really matter other than quick draw. You want gold quick draw 100%. And then for the next badge, we're definitely gonna choose green machine, because green machine, if you green 1 shot, then you have more of a chance to green more shots. So like, let's say you green your first shot of the game and then you green your second shot, your green window expands by so much, especially when it's gold, that it is one of the most effective badges in the game. Now, same with flexible release, because a lot of times you get a bounce back, you get a half bar. Flexible release will help you make that shot. So it's kind of like a bailout shot type of badge, but it's also not in a way. If you guys have hot spots, Hot Zone Hunter is a huge shooting badge, especially for any shooting badge or any sharpshooting player or anything. Hot Zone Hunter is huge if you have hot zones around the 3-point line. You will green almost every shot in a hot zone. And for the last one, we have all the things that we really need. So we could go with tireless shooter, range extender. I'm gonna go with range extender, just so we have a little bit more range along the 3-point line. And then now for finishing, which is really a big part about this build, because you are a slashing playmaker. So we're gonna go with contact finisher for sure, 100%. And then next, we're gonna go with slithery finisher, because it improves the player's ability to avoid contact when attacking the rim. As a playmaking slasher, if you can get blow-bys like that, it will help you a lot. Now, Giant Slayer and Relentless Finisher, huge badges for a slashing build. Pro Touch gives an additional boost for having good layup timing. We'll put that on silver just because we like a little bit of a boost for that. Now, Fancy Footwork, I've heard, is a really good badge. I don't know. I'm not that big with slashers. I never really have used a slasher in any 2K. But from what I know and what I've heard, Fancy Footwork is something that you're going to want to put on your player. We have 7 more upgrades. And you know, Showtime definitely seems like a move for this build. Not max or anything, just silver. But it definitely seems like something you want to use. Along with Acrobat, because Acrobat always helps you out when you're taking weird layups and everything. And then for the last badge, in my opinion, I'm going to go with Consistent Finisher. Because sometimes you do get a very early layup or very late. Like 2K will really mess with the animation sometimes and screw you over. And it really does suck because then you're almost going to miss the shot every time. So yeah, these are the badges that I'd choose. Let's just upgrade Relentless Finisher to Hall of Fame. These are the badges that I would use for a slashing build like this. And then for defending, you know, it clearly doesn't matter, but I would put on Clamps. And yeah, so that is the build for you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, if it helps you out in any way, let me know. Comment down below. Drop a like on the video, man. Share this out. Help me out. You know, if you guys are looking, if one of your friends or whatever is looking for a playmaking for a playmaking build, a guard build, anything like that, send them this video. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. It's been Melo, and I'm out.
Sitting inside of my car, getting real high as a bitch, and I'm thinking real hard. Looking right back at the stars, I'm talking to them. I ask if I'm doing this wrong. Silence is always, I put down the phone and I hang up. I guess that's the end of the